Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. And also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Thank you. A special welcome to my new subscribers. I pray that as you join in our discussion, you too will be inspired. Hello everyone. So on today's episode of Budding Entrepreneurs, I have with me the beautiful and intelligent, yes, I have to say that, Miss Mavis Panford. Yes. So I'm glad you honored my invitation. So today she's going to inspire us with her story. Now tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so just like she said, my name is Miss Panford. I'm a fancy, and I was just traveling around to school, but then I'm back here in Takoradi, but then most of my educational schools were somewhere outside Takoradi. Okay. But then I think the last one I had was in Kumasi University. And yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So from what I know that her business is called Glow Hair Matrix.
Glowing Hair Matrix.
Glowing Hair Matrix. Okay. So how did it all start for you? Because you mentioned school. Okay. First, is it only the Glowing Hair Matrix business that you are doing, or you do other things as well?
Okay. Currently, I'm with STME, Department of Social Welfare. Yes. So I'm combining at least the Glowing Hair Matrix and online business. So I think I can work while doing it.
Okay, so with the Glowing Hair Matrix, how did it all start for you?
Okay, I don't know where to start, but then at least I can get a place to start from. So it all started after school, I think 2017, during my national service at VRE. So I was there. I had a relaxed day. So I'd wanted to just transition to natural. Yes. But I had friends way back on campus. We were four, including myself. So they were all natural. I was the only one that had a relaxed day. Always convincing me, this is the best. But then I had this long hair, so I felt like, with a natural strength. So you don't get to see the length of my hair. And school, everyone is so happy when they see the length of your hair. So
you want to flaunt.
Exactly. So I thought it was just a nice thing to have it on. But then after school, I realized my hair was breaking. So I was like, okay, let me just give it a try. So I had to learn. That's one thing. Before you go into anything, you should have an idea about what's here. So I wanted to learn. So I was like, okay, I had this friend. She wasn't in my class, but she was also in school, like university. But she was doing, I think, she was reading a different course. So
Before you continue, exactly what course did you read?
Geography and rural development. But then I had economics as a minor.
Okay.
So
that's how come the business.
No, it was even after school, so okay. I would say, yeah. So
but at least you have the basic knowledge.
Not really. I would say that me going into business was way different from what I. No. So she was like, I took more inspiration from her, because sometimes she even called her hair baby. Like, my baby is 2 years, my baby is 1 year. So I felt like, exactly. So I was like, okay, I want to know more. So I didn't go to her that I wanted her to coach me, but I was learning from WhatsApp status and little
So
little
you
things.
did research online.
Yes. So it got to a point that I even had to even create a WhatsApp platform so that all natural girls could join. We share our experiences. In a way, I get to learn. So I thought giving people the opportunity to express themselves, also share their experience, was a way I could also get on. So one of the days, I think satin, it started with satin bonnet.
Okay.
So I had to, because my hair was breaking. I just entered into, yes, and then all of a sudden I felt my hair was breaking. But I think it was as a result of the transition, because I didn't do a big chop. Yes, so I had to, it was breaking. So I spoke to a friend and she was like, okay, I think your hair is breaking because you're not sleeping with a satin bonnet. I was like, okay, fine. Then I had it. I thought about it and I was like, okay. I asked for the price of the satin bonnet, and I think that time it was 30 cedis. It's not now that everyone is said, no,
Which
no,
year
no.
was that?
That was 2017.
2017.
Yes, so I think somewhere October. So I was like, okay, fine, I want to get the satin bonnet. But the price was like 30 cedis. I spoke to someone, a seamstress who could do it, and it ranged around, I think 15 cities or 20 cities. So I was like, okay, if I should also do this and start a business, even if I sell it around 25 cities, I can beat the market price. So I started with that. And that same lady that I was taking the inspiration from, she was like, May, why don't you take this to a different level? Because it looks like it's an idea. Fine, satin bonnet, you can progress to maybe a satin pillowcase. Then you start. So I was like, okay, it's not a bad idea. So I started, but at a point I felt like it's going to be one way. At least I should get divers, because if you should get a satin bonnet today, I think you wouldn't want to get, yes, maybe something else. So I thought on bringing other things on board. So I started with shea butter as a hair pomade. And then
was the satin bonnet moving?
oh yeah, it was okay. It was moving, but it wasn't. It was a period when where you had to deliver things to other people in other cities, and it became very difficult because paying for delivery. Now people understand delivery, dispatch, and
itself is, let's say, 25 cities.
yes, they have to pay for delivery.
Like 10 cities.
Exactly. So it makes it very expensive. So it wasn't reasonable. So I was like, okay. But then with time, people got to know the importance, because sometimes you might get the same thing where you are, but when we talk about quality, you would want to get it from somewhere else. So yeah, that's how I started. And shea butter, my mom used to do hair creams. So she was like, okay, fine. Since you have a platform, a WhatsApp platform, you can sell to there. And then that was where it started.
So coming up with a business name, a brand name for your business, how did you put that together?
Okay, it was simple, because I had the WhatsApp platform was I think Glowing Hair Naturals.
Okay.
Yes, Glowing Hair Naturals. I had this other three friends of mine. I involved them when I wanted to start the platform, because I think they were already so I wanted to involve them. But they were not really active, but I felt like I wanted to carry it upon myself too. But at a point they got to understand and they all got on board. And even some were even researching, some could give advice. I was even relaxing and they were taking over. Yes. So it was Glowing Hair Naturals. And when I started with a pomade. So the pomade was, I wanted to go with something. So I was like, okay, Glowing Hair Naturals. Like I should just copy. Yes. So it was Glowing Naturals shea butter mix. It means it wasn't just shea butter. It included essential oils and all that. So when I wanted to get a name for the brand, I was like, okay, let me just work around something. So I wasn't just selling shea butter, so I couldn't use glowing hair. Yeah. So and I wanted something with different things mixed up. So metrics. Way back in school, the metrics is. So I was like, okay, metrics, not a bad thing. Then I
so that's how come. Okay. That's wonderful. I said she's intelligent, and that's a display of intelligence there. When coming up with a business name. You really a lot goes into it. You just can't get up and then
Yeah, just
give it any name. Yeah. So how long have you been in business? This business? You said you
3 years.
started in 2017,
So
right?
3 years.
2020.
So it was, I think, latter part in 2019.
Mhm.
So we are ending 2020. So
So
3 years.
3 years, okay. So did you celebrate your anniversary?
No, I don't have money. I'm waiting so they give me money.
It's a swell.
Mhm.
What do you love about your job?
Okay,
Helping
about
people with their hair needs and then other
yes.
stuff.
I think I've grown to love it. Yes, yes. I think I'm so passionate about it, and then I feel people's pain because I told you it started when my hair was breaking.
Yeah.
It was good. I had that experience because I think it shaped my idea, what I wanted. Because I feel like when people complain about their hair, it looks like you are suffering, you're not so well. You go to the hospital and the doctor would have to attend to you. You don't really care whoever is there because you're suffering. So when people come to you with their problems, you go like, they're so passionate about it. So I feel like, okay, I'm going to experience all those things. So
Yeah, so
feel
you've gone with your
yes,
custom.
yes. So at least not the old customers. I get new people.
New.
Mostly when they are coming, they come with their problems. They don't come when they are better off. No,
Yeah,
they come with their problems.
you have the solution, so
Yes,
they definitely have to
exactly.
come with their problems.
Yeah, so they come
What
with their
has been
problems.
some of the challenges that you've encountered in your journey?
Okay, I would say that starting a new thing is very difficult.
Okay,
Because change is difficult.
sure.
If you are using one particular product, I come to you,
Trying to
just get
sell
yes, yeah, get over this and then come on board. It's very difficult. So sometimes there's always a start.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you are going for something new, if you don't start, how are you going to even encounter whether the challenge is whether it's better off or not? So yes, I think it has not been easy starting a new thing, a new idea. Even with the product, people know I sell this, I sell that. But if I'm bringing a new product on board, it becomes very difficult. So one thing is um, trying to make people change
Yeah.
their let me say their old ways
To adapt to a new.
to yes. So it's very difficult, and also I don't think money. I always say that I don't think money has been the challenge. Not because I have enough, not because I have enough, but then with starting bonnet like this, it was something small.
Yeah.
So it's about just consistency. So if I know I'm earning like 100 cedis out of my sale, I don't spend it. So at a point, it was just a plowback. I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
about my personal, yes. So, and that's my strength. I can't go in for a bigger, yes, because I think I didn't start like this. Now
Yeah.
it's better
Yeah.
than before. So I think,
You've grown. It's a gradual process.
yes. So
Yeah.
just so the money aspect, because if you are always waiting for an amount of money,
To
I don't
start.
think you start.
Yeah.
So it's about just the one I said, getting people to change their old ways to something new.
So starting a new business, you shouldn't be money conscious, if we should say that.
Yes, money is important,
It's
but then
important.
the
That
little
shouldn't be
yes,
only
yes,
focus.
yes,
Yeah. So once you have the idea and then the passion to pursue it, you just start with the little that you have and then gradually, as we are saying, it's a process. You will eventually get there. So what has been some of the risks attached to it? Because for the short while that I've followed you and known you, I realized that you know much about your business, what you are doing. Yeah, so like we earlier said, you have to convince people to transition from their products to yours. Yes. So what has been some of the risks attached? Because let's say you can easily convince me that okay, I should use this particular product and then it's going to be good for my hair. Um, in business, we have losses and then wins. It, you don't manufacture them yourself. Yeah, so there's a probability that a customer or a client will purchase a product, use it, and then it will go bad. Have you ever encountered such a thing?
Okay. Before you buy something from me, sometimes you come with your problems, just like I said. Yes. So when they come, I just don't give you one product.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that I just don't give you one product because you have to buy a lot from me. No, I give you the option so that you choose from. But then before you choose, I give you the products, maybe pictures, or I will give you the names. I give you the chance to go and research. But then there are times that even after researching, the person will tell you, I want this. Then the person goes and then one way or the other, even if not destroying everything, actually there is no progress.
Okay.
Okay.
So they choose themselves.
They choose themselves.
But you do recommend.
Yes. So I give you, maybe you have problems with hair damage, then I give you a couple of products. So I tell you to research on them. So when you're done, you come back to me because you know your hair better than I do. So,
Okay, so let me get in here. So you tell them to, or you advise them to research on them. In a situation where the person is not learned
okay.
and can't research,
Okay.
what then happens?
So you tell me the problem.
Okay.
Okay. So if you tell me the problem, I give you the product per your problem. Even though I have a lot of them, but then I sometimes based on your budget,
Okay.
I have to give something that will favor you.
Sure.
Yeah. But then there are times that people get the products and it's not worse. The problem just don't get worse, but then
Okay.
there is no progress. So I mostly, when I talk to you, I tell you that I'm going to put you on a schedule.
So as we call it in business, break even. You don't lose, you don't gain.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I tell you, I'm going to put you on a routine or a schedule.
Okay.
So for 3 months, you know, people just get products and then after 1 month they don't see anything, so they give up.
Sure.
No,
They want to see progress.
yes, you have to be consistent because we all have, even personally, we all have our developmental stages. Some grow, develop early, others too, it takes time. So it depends on your genes. It involves other factors. So I think that there are times that it's not worse, but then you don't get progress. So I put you on that after 3 months. If it's not working, we give ourselves another 3 months, let's say 6 months.
Okay. So in that case, who bears the cost?
The client.
The client.
Yes.
Even though they've not seen progress, they still bear the cost.
Yes. It's not like, just like I said, it doesn't get worse.
Okay.
But then it's just that there is no progress.
And they do still stick with
Yes,
you.
because it depends. You just have to let the person know this.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are not learned, you can't do your research.
Sure.
I have to do the research. And let me just chip this in. Before I get products, before I even get the product to even sell, I have to research on it.
Sure.
Because I don't want any bad record.
Okay. So talking about consistency, can we, or am I allowed to say that going natural is expensive?
Yes. Okay. Not. Let me say, it's expensive and not too expensive. It's expensive, not too expensive. For example, someone would say going natural is expensive. It depends when the problems are coming.
Okay, so then, in that light, introduce us to the products that you have here.
So I have a lot of them.
Then we get to know averagely how much a product costs.
Yeah. I just don't sell for only natural.
Okay.
Yes, along the line, I realized that the people too that need the relaxed. Yes, yes. Okay. So I just brought in products that will favor all of us because I just don't want to be biased. I've been there before, so now I've been relaxed before, and I'm
so natural. You have both experiences.
I have both experiences. Yeah. So I have this Tresemme.
Okay.
Okay. So this it's shampoo. I have the conditioner, but then the conditioner I didn't bring it. It'll be a lot. And this one is moisture rich. Please, you can have a look at it. Yeah, moisture rich. But then we have the same products. We have color revitalize. We have deep cleansing. We have different types. So it depends on your problem, just like I said. So it's not because I'm selling products. So just because you need shampoo and conditioner, just
You
quickly
just-
run. No. I have to listen to you. With the color revitalize like this, let's say with the relaxed hair. So with the relaxed hair, chemicals from the relaxed creams, yes, do affect the color of the hair.
Yeah.
So you just want to get back your color.
Okay.
But then if your color used to be, it was initially brown.
Okay.
And then even when you started perming or relaxing the hair, it was still brown or it got more brownish.
Okay.
If you use the color revitalize, it takes you back to your
the
normal brown.
Okay.
So it doesn't change it to black. It's not a dye.
Okay. So if you have a black hair and it turns to brown, when you
Yes.
use the revitalize, it gets back to black.
Yes, but then you have to change the relaxed cream.
Oh, okay.
The relaxing cream, you have to change it because it's
So-
the cause of it.
To which one?
To the color changing. So it gets your hair back to normal. But then if now your hair is back to normal, there are some practices that you have to follow. So this one is like it's not a preventive measure. We are controlling the problem.
Okay.
So after we are done, you have to prevent.
Okay.
So you have to.
So you
just
get to
yeah.
use new products than the ones that you were using. Okay. And
And then I have this. This was what I started with.
okay.
The shea butter.
Okay.
So the shea butter is basically for all hair types.
Okay. It has a name, Glowing Natural. So
Yes,
do you
yes.
produce this
Yes,
yourself?
myself.
Okay.
So my mom taught me.
So you make them at home?
Yeah, I have my small let me say it's a factory
Work area.
Yes, work area.
Then, okay.
Yeah. So it's shea butter based, and I have other essential oils. Just the shea butter is not enough. Shea butter is good, but just the shea butter is not enough.
Okay.
So you see, some people get shea butter, they go in for essential oils to mix it up, but then everything is in one. So I can even show you this. You see how solid it is.
Yeah.
So you just take, so like this looks like just a normal shea butter, but after rubbing it, you see the oils.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's
So
rich.
this is for the hair
Yes,
and
for
not
the
the
hair.
skin.
Not for the skin.
Okay.
Because, but then you can use it for the skin. But the reason why it's just for the hair is because it contains mint. So it cools down.
The way it's oily, when you use it for your skin, you are really going
Yeah. It's glue. And then the sun will also help you. Yes. And then
it will be good for Hamatan.
yes. But then it's very good for hair growth
Good,
too.
okay.
Dandruff, and if you have a damp hair.
And dandruff as well.
Yes.
So how much?
This one is 15.
15 cedis.
Yes,
Okay.
15. This one, macadamia oil extract. It's a hair mask. So for hair treatment, normally you hear protein treatment. I think relaxers. They do have this hair name for it. I've forgotten. It's like for treatment. It's before you shampoo your hair. So it's not a leave-in. You have to rinse it off.
Okay.
So let's say 30.
So when you want to steam your hair.
Exactly, steam your hair. Yes. So that's how you call it. We call it protein treatment.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
Okay, so this is for the natural hair.
yes, that's for the natural hair. But then no, it's not for natural. I'm trying to say in natural hair language.
Okay, so
it's like protein
both
treatment.
type
Yeah.
of hairs can use them.
Okay. But then I'm trying to introduce let's say facial products too. So that's why I brought this. So these ones are wipes. Yes.
These are wipes.
Yeah, this one is cleansing part. So it's moist, but then it is moist. So it's like cleansing parts. It's moist already. So there is no need for cleansing. And then this one is wipes. Yes. Mostly we have makeup wipes, and then we have.
Okay, so is this the makeup wipe or the normal wipe?
This one is not a makeup wipe. It's for the skin.
The skin.
Yeah. Mostly these wipes are used right after bathing. Then, for example, before you take a shower, you use your makeup wipe if you have makeup on, and to take off the makeup. But then after bathing, you need a wipe. You realize that even when you wipe, after taking your shower, when you wipe, you still see some makeup in the wipe. So this one is for the skin. Some contain argan oil, others
So
different
what I see here is
facial wipes.
hyaluronic acid
Acid with
with
chamomile,
yeah.
and then so that's what it contains. But we have
Okay,
others
so
that
exactly what does it does for your face?
okay, some do have oily skin,
Okay.
yes, and rashes and all that. So this one it penetrates into your
Your
pores.
pores. Okay.
Yeah. And then I have this two here, foot peel. This is
Okay.
my magic and my secret. Um, if you have this, there is no need for a pedicure.
Really?
Yes, you wear it
I need to
on.
look at it.
It peels off.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't moisturize. It peels off. So you wear it for, let's say 90 minutes. Then you take it off.
Okay.
So after 10 to 15 days,
Tea tree.
it starts peeling off.
Okay.
It really peels off. I posted it sometime and someone was asking if it
It
really,
works.
yeah, it does. Not for only, the video was for, it was a white person in the video,
Okay.
but then blacks.
You've
yeah.
not tried it on yourself?
No, I've tried it. My family members,
Yeah, but if you could see the video of that, maybe if you can use that to promote it. Either that
mine,
the white.
okay. You know, I was doing myself. I had to get someone.
Okay.
It wasn't very convenient, so I felt like, okay.
Okay.
But then with the video too, it had other people
Okay.
involved.
Okay.
Yes, and then it's the process was before waiting for 10 days before it peels off. They took note of everything, and me, I'm sure the first time I did, just like I said, I try my products before they get out there. So before I try, maybe I'm trying to be safe, so I make sure I can't post it if it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, then I don't have to sell it. But there were times that I had to post reviews of
Other
yeah,
people.
so.
Okay. So with all the stress and challenges coupled with business, what actually drives you to wake up every day and then decide to continue the business? Because going into business is a tough decision, and then even you being an entrepreneur, it's not easy. Along the line, you may be tempted to draw back. So, what actually drives you day in and day out to pursue your
I
business?
say God has been there.
Okay.
Inspiration all the time. Yes. There are times that I don't buy the things here in Ghana.
Okay.
I had a friend who was there who used to buy. She was schooling there, so she would buy, ship them to me here. And then even when she left, I was lucky to have another friend.
Okay.
But then there are times that the items will come and it looks like almost half of the products are you can't use them, you can't sell them. Damages.
They are damaged. Oh.
Yeah, damages and all. So there are times that you just look at the box. Even before you open the box, just the side. You feel like
your money is going down the
exactly.
drain. A business that you are pursuing in order to make
Yes.
profits. Yeah.
Oh, I think just within this year, I feel like I wanted to give up. But then God God just have a way of getting you on track.
It is.
Yeah, it's very well. I remember the day I said I almost gave up, just the next morning, someone texted me, thanks so much. Like she was giving reviews that I was like, So I felt like, should I just let go? Because look at how people are just like they're just praising you.
Yeah.
They're just so grateful for what you did for them, and you just don't get it because you just want to give up. But then I think God has a way of getting you on track because it has been good. That one day, no two ways about that. It has been good.
Okay. So in doing your business, you really don't know who is watching.
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever you are tempted or feel like giving up, just know that there are people out there just looking to you. We in business or you in business, you are solving people's problems for them. You are there to provide solutions. So anytime you decide to fall back, you are just being a problem to someone. They can't have their problems solved.
Yeah. And then I want to add this. You always have to remember why you started.
Sure.
Why the stress? Why? I'm sure you thought about it. Even though you didn't know where it will end, but you thought about it. So it gave you, that was enough inspiration.
So your goal and then focus should be in check. It should guide you.
Yes,
So
and
if
always you have have to get God attached to it.
The God factor.
Thank you.
That's the magic.
Yeah, that's the magic.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So, like I said, you work with the social welfare department,
Yeah.
that is TMA,
SDMA.
and then you are doing this also.
Yeah.
Between the two, would you prefer being an employee to an employer?
Why do you want them to sack me? Do you want to sack me? Do you want them to sack me? It's nice having your own business.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I can decide to post my product today. I'm not in the mood kind of thing. So I won't post my product. But for work, you can't just say you go to work.
You get to make the own decisions, but
yes.
with another's business, you don't make them.
Yes, and then sometimes you want to invest your time in. There are times that's okay, fine. I have to do some research. I have to stay awake and then do my research. And then the next day, maybe in the morning, I feel like, okay, since I worked overnight, I can decide to rest. But it's not like that.
You have to go to
you
work.
have to
report.
Though it was in favor or you're trying to help, but then
they don't see it that way.
Yes,
that is behind the scenes.
Yeah, but then I'll just say that I enjoy both because if my business is not doing so well, or there are times that I'm not going to gain a lot, I invest from. I just pick something from where I'm working, and then I just invest.
Okay. So venturing into a new business doesn't necessarily mean that you have to quit your old one. If you have the strength to do both, just do both. Yeah. Now, aside solving people's problems, one other motive why we go into business is to make profits. Is the business profitable?
Yeah, so like I'll be gone long time. Yeah.
So you are enjoying some good money.
Yeah, and hoping to enjoy more.
I need to come for some apple.
Oh, I'm hoping
so that I can also get some good money.
Yes, you are always fighting to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So, just that for now, even if we are getting the money, we can't spend it. We have to plow back till we get to a point that even that one we still have to.
Okay.
So we get to a point that we can balance.
Okay. So at a point, will you actually I'm not I don't really follow this hair product and then other things. Sorry. But with what you sell, with this and then some other things that I've seen you post, I've not actually seen them anywhere else.
Okay.
So you are in that specialty, so you know more about that. Okay. Are your products exclusive or it's actually on the market?
It's actually out there. But then, just like I said earlier, mine is an online shop. So I try to beat the price. Okay,
so would there be a time that you want to go full time, establish?
Yes, that's the goal.
That's the goal. So as you are going back in the future, set up
that's the goal. Because I always,
with
the online, I try to get things that are scarce. Though you can get from the market, the price might not be favorable, but then I think it's for the best, because if the price is a little lower, you would want to buy from me, not on the market. Because so, an online, I don't have any shop that I can keep the items, so I prefer to reduce the prices so that I get people to.
So I was going to ask that in this competitive era that everyone is doing business, how you cope with yours and then get people to buy from you. One thing that you shared is that you try to beat prices. Yeah. What other strategy do you use?
Okay. In as much as I have a lot of competitors out there, I learn a lot from them.
Okay.
Yes. I always say that, I think the last time I posted it, I don't know if you saw it. Yeah. I posted that if, instead of you to be jealous, just take inspiration
from people.
From people. So I sometimes go there, I see people post products, I learn from them. I try to get the main thing, because sometimes you just post, people are not interested in, especially with products, when you post them online, the likes, they don't come. But then if you post
So
yourself, yeah,
you,
you
you
get
might think that
is watching.
yeah.
Yeah. So you post yourself and you get a lot of likes. But with a product, it's very difficult. So I just go there, look for what people want. And
Okay.
apart from the price, I get reviews too. I
Okay.
make sure my clients are ready to give me the reviews. So the reviews I post also so that you get to
No, that's
know.
it's
And
a
I
good
also give you the
product.
opportunity to just research.
Okay.
Because some people, when you just come, because they need the money, they just give it.
Give you
But me, I'm interested in referrals.
okay.
Because I think I've gotten a lot of clients from that end. Because
Okay.
people refer and then I get my
Okay.
clients too. So aside
The
the
price,
price,
referral,
referrals.
okay, reviews,
Yeah.
so that people can refer. Okay. With our discussion, I know that there are people who would also want to venture into this type of business. What advice do you have for them?
Okay, I think we really spoke a lot about that.
Yeah,
I think one, it's about you just start with what you have.
and
Yes,
learn.
you plow back. It's not. It should be. You should be consistent. There are times that you break even. I
Yeah,
think breaking even is even fine.
yeah, it's better.
Yes. So break even, you can still be consistent, and
Okay.
then just have develop this passion for it. Even if at first it wasn't like your thing, just develop some passion. Because there are times that if you just look at um, who is buying what, you give up.
Sure.
So if you are so passionate about it, just get yourself busy with when you feel like you're giving up, get yourself busy. Go now, everything is simple. Just go online,
Yeah.
research on it. That one will even give you enough inspiration to keep up.
Because you
Yes.
learn new things every
Yes.
day.
So it will go like, okay, then this person is saying this person is saying that. I have to get
So you
something.
compare and contrast and
Exactly.
then
And
know exactly
you can
what to
even
do.
come out with something unique.
Unique.
Because I stole from this. Me, I
Yeah.
steal a lot when I go online. Yeah. I copy a lot, but
Okay.
I don't. It's not like copy
But I
copy.
also try to define yourself,
Yes.
like carve a niche for
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
Okay.
So basically, it's about you work with what you have.
Okay.
You are consistent. Learn.
Okay.
It's true. You have to learn.
Learning is very important because
Yes.
you can't.
Everywhere, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Because someone will just walk to you, ask you about a product. You have no
What are
idea.
you going to tell them
So how are you really going to convince the person?
to buy from?
And then we should have a good human relation.
Sure.
It's very important.
Very important.
And then number one, the God
The
factor.
God factor.
Yeah. You
Okay.
shouldn't forget the God factor. That one it even comes
Before the rest. Okay. So we've already talked about what drives you. Now, to those who are watching us, those who have been inspired by your story, what is that one quote that inspires you, that you work with? We know the God factor. So what
Oh, the
other
same thing. The same thing I was going to talk about. The same thing. Okay. So I should take the God factor.
aside the God factor?
Hey, it's very okay. So, but then it should be two.
Issue.
So the God factor. Talk
And
about that. Then end. Yes, because you can't take me and then take the God factor out.
yes,
We work together.
you work together. So aside the God factor, what other?
I'll say just know why you started.
Okay.
Yes, you should just know why you started because that's the most important thing. You just don't have to go through the stress.
Okay.
Just know why, because you saw a light and you want to follow it.
Of
So
course.
even when you get to a place that there are some obstacles,
Hurdle.
you just have to
Okay.
see ahead
Know
of
why
yeah.
you started that
Yes.
path. Okay. So it's been a wonderful discussion with Miss Mavis Consumer Panford, and I hope you've been inspired by her story. One thing that we are leaving with you today is that just know why you are why you started the business that you ventured into, because at a point you may lose focus, but then knowing why you started keeps you back on track. Know that there are people counting on you. Like I always say, it's a process, and eventually we all get there.